In pre-Hispanic times, the place where the town of Dalcahue is located today, was much visited by the Chanos, and was inhabited by Huiliches, because it was the narrowest part of the Dalcahue Canal, and therefore, the most natural raft towards the island of Quemchi. When the Spanish conquerors arrived, they also settled there for the same reasons. Dalcahue fulfills the role of port for the boats that go to Quemchi Island, joining both islands by means of ferries that cross the Dalcahue Channel. Its rocky coasts are abundant in mollusks and crustaceans, being a very attractive place for marine gastronomy. The very meaning of the word Dalcahue reveals this importance, since it means place of dalcas, that is, of the three-plank boat, originally used by the Chanos, and whose use spread to all the cultures of the archipelago, including the Spanish. The Church of Our Lady of Sorrows of Dalcahue is part of the group of 16 wooden churches of Chiloe, classified as a National Monument of Chile, and recognized as a World Heritage Site by UNESCO. This temple is the head of one of the 24 parishes that make up the Diocese of Ancud. Curanto is a traditional method of cooking food, originating in the Chiloe archipelago, and which uses hot stones in a hole that is covered with leaves. The town of Quemchi is located on the northeastern coast of the Isla Grande de Chiloe, facing the island and channel Dalcahue. Its name comes from the Hoyish Quemchi, which means reddish or reddish land. Quemchi is also known as the Land of Thousand Landscapes. Although it was founded in August 1881, the history of the town of Quemchi dates back much earlier. It was an important part of the shipping route, carried out by the Chanos in their canoes, who used mainly the extraction of shellfish, and the hunting of sea lions, birds, and fish. Quemchi is also the focus of some of the most important urban legends of the Big Island. One of these is known as the Brujas de Chiloe, and speaks of the attribution of magical powers to certain people, of a clandestine organization, and even of the existence of magical creatures. Quemchi has a territory of at least 440 square kilometers. Its location allows it to maintain contact with other towns in the Los Lagos region. It is undoubtedly an unmissable destination for any traveler who wants to stop to breathe the air of a land full of colors. In Quemchi, there is an extensive number of wooden religious structures. These religious centers stand out both for their designs, and for the cultural influence on the inhabitants. Given the clear cultural contributions of the churches of the archipelago, UNESCO has declared the churches of Quemchi as a World Heritage Site.